are talking about China now. It is very important to understand regional geopolitical issues and what China's policy is, considering that China is ramping up production of war machines like never before. Where is China going? We have to be alert to tensions in the North Natuna Sea, because if the conflict changes like fire driven by the wind that burns Los Angeles, then the same thing could happen in the North Natuna Sea between China and 4 U.S. countries and allies: America, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, and of course the U.S. Navy. What China is doing first: last month China showed off an amphibious assault vessel called Saiyuan. Total death weight or its dead weight is 40,000 tons, which makes the Saiyuan ship the largest amphibious assault vessel in the world. Its shape and length are like an aircraft carrier or aircraft carrier, only the function is different. If the aircraft carrier is a floating air base or a floating air base to show the supremacy of air power or air power, where the deck of the aircraft carrier is to be able to fly planes and land, while the amphibious assault ship's main task is to transport troops or cargo to carry soldiers. Imagine World War films about the landing in Normandy by Allied troops. The amphibious vessel in question is only tens of times bigger and contains more troops and can land directly on the beach. Imagine when China sent troops. Taiwan. This is the vessel that will be docked to land troops at once in large numbers. And what is unique about China's new warship is that this ship has an electromagnetic catapult or electromagnetic catapult, which can also launch jet fighter aircraft from the deck of this giant amphibious ship. Not long afterward, China is doing something surprising once again for the world, not just America, for the world. China is showing off on purpose so that the world can photograph and share its newest product, namely the Jet Fighter 6th generation, an advanced stealth generation fighter aircraft. Chengdu residents are keen to record and photograph the mysterious plane. This aircraft was distributed throughout the world, where a few weeks ago the aircraft flew low around the city of Chengdu, and this was seen as intentional by Beijing so that it was photographed and shown that there was something new, namely the 6th generation aircraft, which was not like the general fighter aircraft model but had a triangular shape like diamond. All of this is Chinese propaganda because it was flown on the birthday of the founder of the Chinese state, Mao Zedong. All of this was choreographed and flexed by China on purpose. So world military intelligence analysts call China's 6th generation aircraft the J-36, a stealth jet fighter because it is anti-radar, can fly long distances and can fly at very high altitudes so that other jet aircraft, even drones or rockets, cannot reach it because of the high altitudes it can reach, all of which cannot be achieved by 5th generation jet fighter aircraft such as the American one, namely the F-35 or the Russian-made Sukhoi Su-57 aircraft. Must also be accompanied by a carrier tanker or fuel-carrying aircraft for long-range attacks. They must stop refueling and then continue the attack again. But this 6th generation J-36 made in China does not require carrier tankers to accompany it on the American and European sides. The 6th generation is still being discussed, but China is already flying a plane that has no tail and no sides. The plane has a 90-degree angle, where we know the 90-degree shape will be read by radar. This plane is not read by radar, so there are two Chinese strengths. The new stealth aircraft and seaplanes, the largest attack aircraft in the world. And what America did then is its counter. America built an island chain defense, placing missiles and radars around Taiwan and the North Natuna Sea. Then how serious will China be about taking Taiwan, which will trigger a big war? This photo explains the routes of Chinese warships and airplanes over the last month back and forth around Taiwan. Part of China's military drills. Look at the facts. Is all this data still silent, or does Indonesia think that all this is just a joke? This is serious. Come on, Indonesia, before the big war happens, we have to prepare. Be self-sufficient in energy. Be self-sufficient in Pang and play with coal as a national energy force. Peace.